Andrew, an interesting afternoon. I think this one perhaps sent shockwaves through that clubhouse as well as through the community. Just your reasoning behind sending Ellis to Philly and acquiring Ruiz.
Obviously it was a tough decision on a personal level. We felt like from a baseball standpoint, Carlos fit our team extremely well. I could go on and on about AJ and his attributes and what he brings to a team. And if Carlos didn't possess similar things, we wouldn't have made the move. So in terms of leadership ability, ability to call a game and run a pitching staff, Carlos rates extremely well in those things and has experience. And just what he brings to our lineup in terms of against left-handed pitching, we felt like was something that we were focused on for ways to improve. And that being said, it was still a very difficult decision.
AJ out here earlier, obviously very emotional, but very thoughtful in his reaction to the trade. How much, if any, did you have to consult, Kershaw at all, or naturally you would with Dave, but Kershaw's thoughts?
Yeah, we have been, kind of wrestling with this for a few days and thinking through it and talking through it from every angle. Thought about talking to various players, but at the end of the day, out of our respect for AJ, we decided not to, because the very first thing that we wanted from our standpoint was to treat him with as much respect as he deserves and for him to hear it from us and not from a teammate. We were highly sensitive to that throughout, doing everything we could to make sure nothing got out, and then met with them late morning to kind of talk through it with him.
Is the way that Ruiz hits left-handed pitching, is that what tipped the scale in his favor to be here, or were there other intrinsic things that you think he adds more value than what AJ could have provided?
I think that's a big part of it, is him against left-handed pitching. Just the quality of the bat, and it's something just, as a whole, we were kind of focused on, in July and as we got into August was, just ways to lengthen our lineup against left-handed pitching. Some of that is just going to happen within our own clubhouse in terms of our guys, performing better, which we would bet on in terms of guys just kind of returning to what they've done in the past. But, with Carlos, we felt like we could get even more offensive production out of that position.